in martial arts, a good idea would be someone shoots on you. Shoot on you, you have to decelerate, stop the force, and then you have your double unders and you accelerate forward again and get the guy in front of you out of the way, okay? So the kettlebell can give you this. What I would like you to do is get a single or a double bell and then feel that you're not using your biceps or your shoulders or your triceps. You're focusing on moving your body in order to move the weight. You're focusing on relaxation. I'm sure if you're in martial arts, you met those guys and girls. You maybe beat them on the deadlift or wherever, but they move better. They'll take you down, they pick you up, and you do not understand where this is coming from. The best athletes are the best movers. The kettlebell can be a simple tool inside the gym to teach you how to move better.
Hey guys, before we get back into the video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you like it. Leave a comment down below if you like what we're doing. And in case you didn't know, when you're visiting BangtaoMuayThai.com, BangtaoFightStore.com, retail, merch, all of our stuff, enter in discount code YouTube10 for 10% discount off of everything. Enjoy the video.
Okay, guys and girls, Peter Fornick here. And in this video, I want to show you 2 exercises with the kettlebell that I believe have a massive takeover to martial arts, if it's striking or grappling. And I also want to give you the why. Yeah? If we start with the why, there are obviously a lot of great exercises out there that make you stronger and give you benefits. But we want to talk about the kettlebell today because it's a very simple tool that will give you a lot just by doing a little bit, okay? And a little bit, I mean 2 exercises. Number 1, I want to show is the regular kettlebell swing. That kettlebell swing could be a swing just on chest level or anywhere in between belly button and shoulder level. And the reason why it's such a good exercise is, number 1, it trains your entire body very dynamically, okay? But why I like it for martial arts is because it produces on one side force forward. If you think about a barbell exercise, let's say a squat, a deadlift, we are working the frontal plane. But most sports happen in what is called the sagittal plane. Like you're throwing, you're punching, you're shooting forward, okay? So the kettlebell has a forward intent. Doesn't mean the barbell or anything is a wrong exercise, but the kettlebell can give you this. The other thing that I really like about the kettlebell swing, talking about that sagittal plane where I produce force forward, is that I can push and accelerate backward. You can do this on your own. The kettlebell does this already, but what you can do is you can actively close this arm-torso angle and you accelerate the weight that comes towards you. And again, that happens in martial arts. A good idea would be someone shoots on you. Yeah? Shoot on you, you have to decelerate the body, the force that comes towards you. You have to decelerate, stop the force, and then you have your double unders and you accelerate forward again and get the guy in front of you out of the way. And in this deceleration phase, call it an eccentric phase where everything gets stretched on the backside, that's also the phase where you normally get hurt. If it's in wrestling, what I just said, or if you have any sort of directional change, a muscle get pulled and then contracted, you want to train that stuff, okay? You can train it on the wrestling mats, of course, but this would be an easy way to do it inside the gym. Now the other exercise I want to show you, I really enjoy this one for multiple reasons. Number 1, it builds power endurance. You can do a double kettlebell clean and push press and you continue, or you could do a double kettlebell clean and jerk. Your entire body is involved, and you see kettlebells a lot in grappling gyms, wrestling gyms, people lifting kettlebells. But the reason why I like it is the similarity to martial arts. Kettlebell training compared to conventional strength training. Conventional strength training is a lot about the focus of contracting. I'm contracting a muscle, I want to grow and strengthen this muscle. But in kettlebell, we don't focus on contraction, we're focusing on relaxation. I always want to find a way to relax, which is very, very similar to what you gotta do in martial arts, right? Right before I punch, I don't contract, I'm relaxed, and the contraction comes later. I like this. The kettlebell can teach you this, okay? The other thing, when it comes to moving this weight, okay? Let me show you this as a strength exercise. Have a look. You see, now I'm trying to get stronger. I'm using my muscle to move the weight. I'm focusing on moving the weight. Now, have a look. I'm focusing on relaxation. And I'm focusing, and I will explain this in a second, I'm focusing on moving my body in order to move the weight. I move my body in order to move the weight. And for everyone out there doing martial arts, think about what I just said. You move your body in order to move the weight. A judoka doesn't just grab someone and moves them overhead. They step in, bring their hip to their hip. Maybe they're under their shoulder, they have a good grip. And now for a shoulder throw, they move their body in order to move the weight. In this case, their opponent, okay? So martial arts has a lot to do with this. You're not focusing on what you want to move. You're focusing on moving your own body in order to apply force, in order to move your opponent. So the kettlebell is the same. You can use the kettlebell as a strength tool, but what I would like you to do is get a single or a double bell, and then feel that you're not using your biceps or your shoulders or your triceps. You're focusing on moving your body in order to move the weight. You're focusing on relaxation, not contraction. Contraction is great to build big muscle, but that not always takes over to the sport you're playing. So give those two exercises a try. I didn't really go into the how to do the exercise. I have a lot of tutorials on my YouTube channel, Peter Fornek. Follow me on Instagram. I post everything I teach here at Bangtao. But just to think about those two things. Set shoulder plane, producing force forward, decelerating force that comes towards you. Number one. Number two, focusing on relaxation instead of contraction. Very important for martial arts. And number three, focusing on moving your body in order to move weight. Moving your body in order to move your opponent. And the last thing I want you to take home is to think about the following. The best athletes are not always the strongest guys and girls. The best athletes are the best movers. And I'm sure if you're in martial arts, you met those guys and girls. You maybe beat them on the deadlift or wherever, but they move better. They'll take you down, they pick you up, and you do not understand where this is coming from. The best athletes are the best movers. The kettlebell can be a simple tool inside the gym to teach you how to move better. Stay strong, guys.